Hello everyone. So today's video is regarding the management of congenital cataract. Now based on the presentation, we move on further with our interventions. So if the cataract is a partial one or a small central cataract which is visually insignificant, we ignore it and we continue the follow-ups. Okay. So we observe the patient. In the case the cataract is bilateral and it is dense cataract, we have to operate within 6 weeks of birth. This is because if we do not do this, there will be sensory deprivation and amblyopia. Now this is because we all know that foveal fixing is completed till 4 months and the amblyopia sets in before that. So to prevent amblyopia, we have to do the surgery before 6 weeks. After operating the first eye, we have to operate the second eye within few days. The another condition is unilateral dense cataract. Okay, so this condition needed to be treated as early as possible, again to prevent sensory deprivation and amblyopia. Now the surgery that we do in the case of congenital cataract, we all know about it and we have already discussed while discussing the surgeries of intraocular lens implantation. Let's revise it quick that we go here for an extracapsular cataract extraction. Okay, where the step is we do an anterior capsular hexis, removing the anterior capsule, and then we irrigate and aspirate the lens. In the procedure of irrigation and aspiration depend on the type of surgery that we are doing. It can either be phacoemulsification or a manual sex technique. So after doing this, if the patient is of less than 6 years, we have to also do the primary posterior capsulotomy, means removing or opening the posterior capsule if the patient is less than 6 years. And if the baby is less than 2 years, we also remove the part of anterior vitreous, means going for anterior vitrectomy. So this is what the surgery is done in the case of congenital cataract, means ECE, ECCE plus primary posterior capsulotomy plus anterior vitrectomy. Now when we do a correction of the baby with the congenital cataract, if the baby is more than 2 years, we implant the posterior chamber IOL. But if the patient is less than 2 years, prefer we were preferring contact lenses or the spectacles. Okay, but due to poor compliance, now most of the surgeons are preferring to use IOL in earlier conditions also. But the problem is that the eye is not developed completely and the size of IOL has to be managed accordingly to the age before the age of 2 years. Now after 2 years, the IOL, the adult size of IOL can be inserted within the eye. Now this is the benefit while we use the IOL after 2 years. Now the IOL that is used is the foldable one and it is made up of hydrophobic acrylic material. Now polymethyl methacrylate one foldable IOLs, sorry, not foldable, are not preferred nowadays because for these one we have to make a bigger incision, whereas foldable one are inserted through a smaller incision. Now when we uh, insert the lens, how do we decide the power of that lens inserted? So if the patient is of more than 8 years, we target emmetropia, means exact vision, because now the growth of the eyeball will not be that significant to change the power of the eye. But when the patient is between 2 to 8 years of age, we target 10% of undercorrection because eye is going to grow more. In less than 2 years, we target 20% of undercorrection. Now after knowing all this, we should remember that the prognosis uh, in the case of congenital cataract, if treated late, is not that good. And the main thing we need to remember is that this all is being done to manage the amblyopia, because once set in, it is difficult to manage that. So this is what we needed to know about management of congenital cataract. Thanks for watching.